Alright people, I know it's weird starting a video on this side of the kitchen instead of that, but we're going to be cleaning some asparagus real quick before I can make asparagus pie for Easter, which normally it's spinach pie, but someone in the family really can't have spinach. I'm like, I'll just replace the spinach with asparagus, and so that's what I'm going to do. It just makes life, should come out good. So basically, it's 30 ounces of chopped spinach, like frozen, that it calls for. I'm going to use, which is approximately 2 pounds. 2 pounds would be 32 ounces. I bought 2 pounds of asparagus, and by the time I trim them up and everything, it's going to be, about the same amount. I'm going to basically take them, and I'm going to steam them in the microwave till they're soft, like really soft. Then I'm going to dice it up small, and that should basically replace the chopped spinach effect that I would have used with chopped spinach. So there you go. So right now we're just cleaning these real quick, and then I'm going to show you how to snap the bottom, which I guess you don't have to watch me clean all these. So what you do is basically, these are big asparagus. You take it and it bends, but it's going to snap where it's like no longer like edible. So if you take it, I like to hold it in the middle, hold the bottom, and bend. And wherever it breaks, right there, this is really hard, and I wouldn't have eaten it anyway. And that's where I call it. So in the middle, take it, wherever it snaps, that's the weak spot where it becomes like hard. And then, see, that one's good. And so, there you go. And that's how I do the asparagus. Asparagus guts, yummy. So yeah, that's basically it. So I have to clean all this. I will do all that, and then I'm going to steam it in the microwave so it's super soft. So we'll come back, you don't have to watch me actually put it in the microwave. So I'm probably going to cook for like 2 or 3 minutes on high until they get real soft. And then just take a minute at a time after that to see, until they're tender and soft. I'll be back once they're done being cooked. See you in a bit. Alright, so our asparagus has been steamed and cooled, so we're looking good. We'll chop this up in a sec, but first I gotta do an onion. And we're gonna mince it. We're gonna just take the top off. I'm actually gonna leave it together with the back on it. That will make it a little easier to mince. We're gonna take off a layer. Got a pan heating up, so we're gonna kind of cook it till they're translucent but not brown. That's what the recipe calls for. You don't want it colored or anything like that, so it shouldn't take too long, maybe a few minutes. Other ingredients in and then we're gonna, while it's cooking, we'll chop up the asparagus. Other ingredients in this dish are the asparagus, pound of fresh ricotta, and half a cup of grated Romano cheese, salt, pepper, and 3 large eggs. We're not gonna put the eggs in tonight. I'm just prepping the mix right now, and we're gonna cook it tomorrow. Get a little oil in there. Alright, just enough to coat the onions. Lower that heat down a little bit. We will mince, my friends. Proper way to mince. Take your knife and you put thin cuts in the onion, not all the way to the back. You don't want to finish cutting it. Just like that, that. There. Now we'll do this again. Lower that heat a little. You need a sharp knife. And then we're gonna go good. Then you take it and you just basically nice and small. See? Boom. Comes out in little pieces. It's great. It's because we left the back on, it all stays together. Easier to handle. Get a little piece. We'll get one more slice, maybe 2, and then we'll turn it on its side. And I'll do it here actually. And you can just go like that. And toss the end. Boom. Easy as pie. Boom. Alright. Alright. This is going to go, put that heat back up. This oil is hot. Into the pan. Alright. Coat them. Do it on medium heat. I should get a spatula Spatula City. Spatula City. All right. While that's going, I think what we will do is the asparagus. I need to cut this up into small pieces. Like, I need it to be mulched up pretty much. What I think I want to do is just take it and I guess I'll just cut them into small pieces this way. Small loops. Yeah. Because this pie recipe called for spinach, the spinach would be pretty like loose all over the place. It wouldn't be like, you wouldn't have pieces of it really. But I think this will come out alright. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm hoping this will be good. I could continue to chop this further, make a mulch. I gotta make up my mind. Lower that heat a little bit. Can't go too fast. I'll also throw a little bit of, I'm going to be salting the whole dish a little bit, but I'll season the onions right now. A little bit of salt and fresh black pepper. You stay there. Now, we got, now let's see, maybe I'll chop it up. Yeah, I guess I'll dice it up. Whatever. Okay. If I had a food processor, this would be about 3 seconds of work. Literally. I'd spend more time cleaning the food processor than I would actually using it. But, alas, no food processor handy, so we will do this the old-fashioned way. Alright, boom, 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 into the bowl. Yummy! On to the next one. Getting a little too much color on that. Alright, grab the next bunch. I think doing these in batches is a little smarter than trying to cut this all at once. Come on. So the asparagus took 4 minutes total in the microwave on high, and it cooked up nice and soft. There is no seasoning on it. I treated it as if I was just steaming spinach. Alright. Once again, we will commence with the chop. Coming along nicely. Here we go. You want to make a couple of passes when you're chopping back and forth. Hopefully stuff doesn't go all over the place. Yes, I'm working on a small cutting board. Bigger kitchen, bigger cutting board. In the future, one day. Right now, I'll deal with what I got. Actually, more light would be beautiful in here. Those are improvements to come in the future soon. Better lighting. Can't really do anything about the amount of space, but I can definitely light it up better. Good. Come on. Alright. So, once this is all chopped up, we will mix in the ricotta, Romano cheese, salt and pepper, and the onions. But they have to cool off, so we'll let those go. You know, when they cool, I'll mix it all together. Then you gotta mix in 2 large eggs, beaten, and then you put it in your put the pie crust down and put in the pie and then bake it. I'm not baking it now. This is late at night, and I'm just trying to get a little bit of work done tonight, so it's less to do tomorrow. So let's get this chopped. One more little batch. Okay, I can live with that. All right, so I'll come back and when we're ready to mix together. See you in a few. All that chopped asparagus, I want to say 2 to 2.5 cups, let's say. Got my onion here. I cooled it off in the fridge on the cutting board. It's like room temperature right now. I'm gonna mix that in. We got, yummy. Then we got half a cup of freshly grated Pecorino Romano. Okay. And we got 1 pound of fresh ricotta. Oh, get the good stuff, guys. Yes. And then we're gonna mix this. Turn this in. This is looking good. Yeah. The ricotta is gonna make a nice base for the filling. Beautiful. Well, to this we will add some more salt. I don't know what that is, but it's salt. We're going to add a bunch of crushed black pepper. Yay, crushing pepper. Come on. Alright, mix that in. It smells good. And now if I was baking this right now, which I'm not, I would just add the 2 eggs, put it to the pie, as I said, and then just bake it, but I'm not. But it's going to go right in the fridge, and we're going to pick this up tomorrow to bake it. Let's see what we got here. Salt's good. Needs more pepper. Interesting. I try not to over pepper now because this freaking grinder is ridiculous. The Romano also gives off a lot of salt. Just a 1/4 pinch for good measure, and then I think that'll do it. You gotta taste your stuff, people, as you go, otherwise you're never gonna be able to cook right. Unless you're baking, then it's totally by science. Measure it out exactly, you get the same result. Because you really can't taste baking as you go along. It's literally, you make it all and then you pray it comes out all right. Yep, that's good. Got the pepper, got the salt, got the crunch of the asparagus. This is going to be an interesting pie. Alright, we'll pick this up tomorrow where we will roll out our dough and fill the pie and bake it. See you in the morning. Okay, we're here in the next morning. Filling is ready to go. I just got to add 2 eggs. Got our pie crust we got to roll out onto there. That's where we're at. We're going to be baking this in the oven at 350 for an hour or so, or until golden brown and cooked. Basically, you're looking for 160. Well, anywhere over 150 is really technically killing anything cooked inside the egg, but I'll probably cook it to 160 or so, depending. Yeah, until it's like nice and golden brown on top. So that's what we're gonna do. Right now, we're just gonna beat the egg. Beat this egg. Come now. Beat your meat. You can't have any pudding till you eat your meat. Ugh. Come on, laddie. What time is it? Alright. Beaten. Lightly beaten, just incorporate the yolk and the white. Cool. pouring on. Cool. That worked out nicely. Let's crack the next egg. Hello, good morning, Z. Oh my god. I'm gonna give you a... nothing. I'm just ignoring you, actually. That's where I'm gonna go with that. Go away, Z. Go away. Okay. Oh, my shell fell in my thing. Okay. Beat this with a dab of water. Okay. This is for the top of the pie. You got there. Let's put the garbage in the garbage. Oh, I don't want to get Z on camera. Z gets very camera shy. It's okay. I'll come in there anyway. I don't care. Alright. Alright, so now we mix. Oh, yummy. Okay, so I'm really hopeful this is going to be good because it's supposed to be spinach, but I made it with asparagus because people can't have spinach, so it smells delicious. What's to go wrong? I love asparagus, actually. I love both spinach and asparagus, but asparagus is particularly good to me. Alright. Maybe actually be a little bit too much filling for this pie, but that's okay. Alright, this looks excellent. Alright. Let's get crack-a-lackin', mofo. Oh. Flour. Rolling pin. Sweet. Plastic wrap. Come on, open. This is pie crust made in a previous video. I'm assuming it's previous because it should be released. I don't know who's releasing first, but this pie crust is part of was made in our Pizza Rustica video. Just more of the same pie crust. Let's go a little bit of meow. A little bit of meow. A little bit of meow. Alright. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Let's get rolling. Yes, excellent, Smithers. I had this out for about half an hour or so, and it's still pretty freaking hard, so it gets easier going as you thin it out. There we go. Once you pass that point of it's like impossible to roll, it just gets easy. Come back. There we go. Try to keep it round as much as you can and even as much as you can, which is difficult, but it's okay. You work on your skill. Gotta make it just a little bigger than the pie plate, but try to maintain its nice round shape. Okay, good. I think we're probably right where we want to be. Right there, it needs to come out a little. There we go. Okay. Shall we play a game? All right. I'm going to gingerly, man, cutting your fingernails is always a good idea, so you don't pierce the dough. That is picture perfect. All right, we're going to do this. Let's go like that. Okay, so we're going to put the back of our knuckle just the same thing we did for the pizza rustica in the springform pan. Just gently stuff it into the corner so there's no air pocket, and smooth it out onto the side. Yeah, get as much of it into the pie plate as you can, with just enough hanging off the edge, because then we're going to press it into the pie plate. Yes, good. This should compact pretty easily. Yeah, we're looking good. Okay. Okay, boom, very happy with that. Let's get our filling. Hopefully it all fits. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay. Okay, spread it out. Actually, this is a little less than I thought it would be, but it's perfect. There it is. Beautiful. Okay, now we on to the top. Spread a little flour. As you notice, this circle is a little bit smaller because it's only covering the top. It's not going to the pan. There's no real weight on these. I just sort of, when you see the other video, you'll see I just sort of portioned it out. Same procedure. Let's give it a press. Here we go. There we go. Spin. A little more. Oh, a little more this way. Good. And we gotta go a little more this way. Perfect. Perfect. Lift up our pie crust. Oops. Yeah, perfect. All right. Where's my top? Let's just put this over me out. Clean it off in a second. Just sort of wipe this out of the way. All right, now we crimp. Need a little bit of water for the crimping. Beat the egg. All right, so the crimping, you just have to moisten this a little bit, which I used water last time. You could use egg, but the water works fine. Just those bananas have had it. Okay, I'll drop water, fold the like that. Then we'll just dip your finger and just sort of paint that on like this. We'll make it nice and tacky. Just a little surface moisture. Let it sit a moment, and it's like rubber cement. Let it sit. Pat a little on both sides. Not too much. Just a touch. Yeah. Now we're soft. Go like this. Fold it all back over, and we have a bond. Feel real close to this. So I'm going to press this down along the whole thing. Evenly around the whole thing. Lift and press. Try to get as good a seal as you can. I can feel this dough warming up now, getting softer. Okay, now what I'll do is take it and fold it in after I wet it. Take top, wet. We're going to fold this in on itself and make a decorative top. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to try to fold it in to the there we go, to the pie. There we go. Okay. Nice and looking good. Alright, I would call that sealed. I didn't even have to cut off any excess, even better. If you're crazy about making this look right, like super neat, you can use your thumbs to even out the excess that's folded in. I could have also folded it underneath, which in retrospect would have been a little neater, but that's okay. Everyone will live. It'll be pretty. Now, to finish it off, I could use a knife, but even easier than a knife is a stuck fork. Fork. And go like this. Look straight and go right next to it. Try to keep it straight. Okay. There we go. Makes a nice little design. Doesn't line up anymore. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. And now we take our knife. We're going to make a design in it. I usually do my standard longer cuts this way. Through and through. 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 Then we'll take smaller cuts. Put them 1, 2, 3, 4. Always a hole in the middle. Good. And I guess you can do more, but I don't want to overdo the top. I think it'll be pretty as is. Just make sure it's through. There it is. There it is. There it is, and there we are. Okay, beautiful. Now the final bit before this goes in the oven for an hour is egg wash. liberally. Egg wash. You want a nice crust. This will ensure it. Make sure you get your crust to crust on top here. That'll color nicely. You also don't want to have like scrambled eggs on your crust either, so make sure you spread this in. I think I'm good. There we go. Okay. Pop this in the oven. Also, I should have, rather than putting it on a tray, just put it on some foil. Ow. There we go. Okay. Into the oven.
Louder. Louder.
What's that?
Look it up. I can hear you.
Hold on, it's hot.
Can't get off unless I can hear your voice.
Okay. In for an hour. I'll come back when we're done. Let's put the timer counting up. No. Shut up. Okay, counting up on that one. Putting an hour timer. I'm going to check it in 45. But maybe I'll spin it in, yeah, 45. Okay, whatever. We'll be back when that's done. See you in a little bit. It's been an hour. I checked it at 45. It wasn't done. Shut up, Z and M. I hate you. If you don't shut up, I'm going to get you on film doing the things you guys do that you shouldn't be. Okay. And then we have a pie. This can probably, this can come out. And there we go, folks. Fucking beautiful. Yeah. Let's see the bottom. I think we're cooked good. Actually, that's not really cooked at all. I could definitely use more color. I'm gonna pop this back in actually, because I feel like the bottom of this didn't get any color at all. Could the tinfoil have affected that? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna put this back in actually, but maybe give it another 10 minutes without the tinfoil, because maybe that messed it up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna explode. Okay, but it's mostly done. This might have messed that up. May have reflected the heat wrong and didn't let it brown properly. Okay, I'm gonna actually slide this underneath the rack to prevent any drips. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna give it another 10 minutes. That's 1 minute. Damn it. 10 minutes. And then I think it'll be good enough. See you in a bit. 10 extra minutes is up. Z's over there gonna make a... I hate you. Let's see what 10 extra minutes... Ah, fucking Christ. Alright. 10 extra minutes has done a little bit on the coloring. You know what? We're gonna go another 10, and that'll be the end of it, because I really want to get the bottom of this crispy. Another 10. Last time we come back, and it's done. I promise. Whatever it is, it is. 10 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 10 minutes. See you in a bit. An additional 20 minutes now. We should have gotten proper browning, and if we didn't, the hell with it. I don't want to blow this pie up. All right. Wow. Looking delicious.
Dex.
Shut up. Z, I'm going to turn the camera that way in a moment. Alright, I'm going to call it done. I don't care if the bottom is not quite as brown as I wanted it to be, but this is definitely... Oh yeah, it looks good. Oh, my phone! Alright, well, that is a pie. Click links, Z Cooks Consortium, and all that stuff. Yeah, it's done enough.
Tell them to use a Patreon.
Use a Patreon and the link in the I'm pointing to the top. That way. Phone, I gotta go. Later, bye-bye. Dokie here. We have asparagus pie. Popped out of there just nicely. It's looking beautiful. It's all cooled off. Gonna slice it up and see what we're doing. I'm a fan of the slicing in half method. We'll get a look at the inside. See how this went. It should have held up nicely though. Oh yeah. Looks beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna cut up into slices now and just slide it right back into the... Actually, I'll probably leave it on the cutting board and take out of the... Here. That could be washed, thanks. I'm just gonna slice this up right now. There we go. Okay. I think I'll do 12s because that's just a little better portion size. Oh no. Oh no.
Greedy.
A little falling off a little bit. I gotta slice the crust a little better. There we go. Don't put any pressure on the crust. There we go. Boom. And there we go. All right. So there we have it, guys. Artichoke, not artichoke, jeez. Asparagus pie as opposed to spinach pie. You could, it worked out great. Oh man, delicious. Feel free to check us out at Decook Consortium. Check out our YouTube, check out our Patreon. Click the link in one of the corners, I'm not sure where. Until next time, see ya.